Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. A massive thank you and shout out to our sponsors for this video, Who Knows Wins. One of the best things about Who Knows Wins is that unlike traditional accumulators, you do not have to get every single prediction right to win. The more predictions of scores you get right, the better, the higher up the standings you go. If you come in first place, you're taking home a whopping 70% of the pot. Second place gets 20%, and even if you come third, you're still taking home 10% of the pot. The bigger the pot, the more players are. It makes sense. Play for real money, but most importantly, bragging rights between you and your friends. Who knows the most? Who Knows Wins. Remember, of course, you have to be 18 years or older to play Who Knows Wins, and don't forget, gamble responsibly. Use the link in the description now, whack in our unique pin and join this week's league on Who Knows Wins. Join the Kop TV League and we'll see you there. Take care. Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. I'm outside the Emirates, the destination of our game tomorrow night in the Carabao Cup semi-final second leg. Who better to join me? You loved him on the first preview. It's the one and only Cecil G.
What's going on?
AFTV. How are we, fella?
I'm good. This is a nice famous stand here as well, a famous stadium.
Not my one, but it's the North Bank.
Yep.
It's famous, isn't it?
Yep, you're behind enemy lines. Yeah, man, I'm good. Now I'm excited for tomorrow after what I saw last week. I'm quite confident, quietly confident. I got something good, you know me.
Okay, I do know you do get excited, and there was a lot of that last week, but let's see how this week goes. Before we get into the match preview, I do have to remind you that, of course, this video is sponsored by Who Knows Wins. They've got a Liverpool special for this Carabao Cup game. Some of the picks include Lacazette or Jota to score. What do you reckon there?
Well, obviously Lacazette. Obviously.
Not both?
Yeah, Jota, he loves to score against us. His numbers are very good against us. So I'll say both, yeah, give him both.
There's also another one, Smith Rowe or Robertson to assist. Robertson obviously assisted in the last game.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Yeah, he's looking sharp.
That's a nice little pick. Liverpool to score in the first half. Arsenal to have more than 4.5 corners. This is all on the Who Knows Wins app, and you can head to it via the link in the description. And of course, if you beat my picks, then what do you win, Cecil? You win some match tickets to the Liverpool match in the Premier League. You also win some AirPods. And of course, you win £100 playing credit. So beat me and you could win that. Right, let's get
do you not win like a scarf or a beanie on it? It's freezing out here,
Kop TV merch. Yeah. Now you've mentioned it, there is some Kop TV merch on the way. That is part of the prizes. So thanks for reminding me.
No worries, brother.
Cecil, you just showed me a stat. And I was very interested by this stat.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we got here, you was telling me how confident you are.
What?
Do you want to tell the stat, or should I tell the stat?
I like that you did that. I like how you did that.
I'm a presenter, bro.
I like how you did that.
You know how I
Yeah, okay, listen, in the last 17 matches, you know, we haven't won against Liverpool. We've drawn 8 and we've lost 8. So not good when it comes to the stats-wise, if I'm completely honest. But what we saw last week, we went down to 10 men. Yep. You guys didn't really lay a glove on us. Yeah,
we
were terrible.
Poor, and trust me, if we get anything like that performance here again, then there has to be big questions asked. But
big questions asked on the manager.
Well, you mentioned it just then, right? You said Klopp in the last. I think we've got to the final of this competition more than anyone, 12 times.
Yep.
But in the last 3 times we've made it to this stage, we've lost, and that's all been under Klopp.
Yes, it has.
So my point is, if we
doesn't take it serious,
then maybe we do have to ask: does he take it seriously? But going on our lineup in the last game, you saw Alisson in goal for the first time ever for Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I think we are going to take this seriously, and if we do, are you? Because I'm trying to play this game. I know there's a lot of shouts from your side saying, oh, let's get it called off with 1 positive COVID test. Are you going to take this serious, Seth?
Nah, bro, we're taking this serious, 100%, 100%. In defence of Klopp, I think he's going to take it serious as well for this one, because of what I saw last week, that was the strongest side I've seen that you could have put out. But it was a terrible performance from you boys. So I expect him to take it serious. Looking at Arteta, obviously the last game we had the North London derby that was supposed to be played on the weekend. Obviously that got postponed. So there could have been a question then whether if he was going to take it serious or not, or save some of the players for the North London derby, of the players that we have, because we're currently light as anything. But on the weekend we have Burnley. And I think this is kind of the most important game. It is the most important game this week. So he's going to go full strength. And even for me now, it's still a bit of a worry because we are still very light in that midfield.
You say that, I've heard Odegaard may be back, I've heard Smith Rowe may be back, Saka passed the fitness
Yep,
test.
he'll be, those
so
players.
Again, a lot of complaining on this side, but even the team you put out at Anfield was a strong team.
Strong.
And the way we were playing, yes, you got a red card, but the way we were playing, if I was an Arsenal fan last week, I know you guys were very happy with the draw in the end, and rightly so, considering you had 10 men.
100%.
However, if I was Arsenal last week, I would have thought, yes, we've got 10 men, but let's actually go at these.
Nah,
win.
Alex, don't do that.
What
Don't do that. Come on, brother. Let's be real. Look at the record.
It was there for the taking. We were awful.
Bro, you were bad.
You were bad at Anfield.
No, you were bad. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. You're right. You were bad, but there's no way I would have thought this is where we could get a goal here. It's the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Right? You have to see that game out. I think a draw. People were saying I wasn't overly celebrating. I don't believe, but we're definitely happy with the result. And you guys didn't really, like I said, lay a glove on us. There was no. I think you had one shot on target, and I can't even remember what that was.
And we obviously had that big miss right at the end. Minamino.
Ben White.
He's made up for it though. Yeah, you man are getting T-shirts printed with Ben White standing there doing that for Minamino.
Listen, allow Benjamin, man. Listen, that means a lot. That's what happens.
Settings.
You know what football is like, bro. That was a big moment in the game. That was the last couple
was.
minutes of the game, and yeah, man, I was buzzing at that moment, and I just think, yeah, again, he's going to go strong tomorrow. I don't think we should have definitely tried to score against you in that game. I think we did well to keep a draw, and I'm quietly confident due to what I saw last week. Yes, your last result was 3-0, but boy, Arsenal looking all right now. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean,
come on, bro.
It's okay. We're walking past Lacazette, we're walking past Martinelli, Smith Rowe as well. These are three guys that, if Smith Rowe plays as well, I'd definitely be fearful of. I mean, Martinelli in particular had a quiet game, I thought, at Anfield last time. But what do you think of his kind of come up so far? And now that the captain, Aubameyang, is probably maybe not going to play for Arsenal again, is this the time where he steps forward and maybe takes the number 9?
Do you know what?
Number 14.
Yeah, Martinelli for me, I think plays better off the wing. I think he's had a great, since he's been introduced into the squad, he came back in against Newcastle, scored a great goal, and has just been flying ever since. For me, I think he was up there for Player of the Month of December as well. He's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. It's what we need, and I respect him as well, because the pressure he has to kind of take on his shoulders because of Aubameyang getting taken out of the squad, it's quite a lot. And he's been so composed with it, been scoring goals, flying, flourishing in this Arsenal side. He's impressed me so much, Alex, yeah, because we all know him. He presses hard, works his socks off and whatnot.
Well, Jurgen Klopp especially likes him. He's called him a generational talent.
That's a big statement.
That's a big one. That's pressure in itself.
It's a big statement. I give that to Saka normally, but yeah, no, Martinelli. He's showing it. He's showing it. He's been working really hard. Again, like I said, pressing. That's what we normally like to see from Martinelli, but he's also adding goals to his game as well. So for me, he's been a shining light. But don't try. I don't like you said that Klopp says he's a generational talent. Make sure he doesn't try and nick him, bro. I know what.
Well, Klopp's already said that he likes to look at Salah. Careful there, Jace. You might. Yeah. Nice one. Listen, we've already heard some light rumours that Saka likes the idea of Liverpool. I mean, personally,
bro,
I wouldn't even want to disrupt Saka like that, because I feel like he's got it all set up, as well as Emil Smith Rowe, to be the stars of this club for the next 15 years.
I agree with that.
It's much like someone coming for Trent, saying, I could see him at Chelsea. No way. No way. No way. It's never going to happen. Let's talk about a lineup prediction if we can. I mean, Liverpool are going to go strong.
Yeah.
Pep Linders has just said in his press conference there will be no Ox, which was a shame. Obviously, we're light on the ground anyway.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the same back five as the first leg, which is
Why was Klopp not doing the? Sorry to cut you. Why was Klopp not doing that interview? Because I watched that press conference. Do you know what? Do you know?
I can't give you the reason, because again, does he care about it? He's not even turned up to the press conference. This is the question that I'm going to get asked. However,
I like that.
I don't actually know, bro.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
So maybe Pep Linders is, I don't know, maybe stepping in to take over full time from that kind of job. I don't know, bro. However, same back five as the first leg, which arguably is our strongest back five. You already know what it is. Alisson, Trent, Virgil, Matip and Robbo. In the midfield, Curtis, Fabinho and Henderson. Still no Thiago, which is an absolute mystery to Liverpool fans. We can't get an answer, Cecil. And you mentioned it before, we're not giving anything away about who's going to start tomorrow. You saw Pep Linders' conference yourself. But the way Liverpool hide information, like, I'd love to know when Thiago's coming back.
Yeah.
Because Thiago and Fabinho, the last 16 games they've started together, we've won all 16.
Yeah, I know, and Thiago he's a quality
it's a
player.
disgusting
He's a quality
baller.
player. I have to give you that.
Disgusting. So he's not around. I think Curtis, after a good game against Brentford at the weekend, will come back. And then up front, Minamino's just scored off the bench. Jota and Firmino, it has to be. Still no Divock Origi again, another player that we haven't really had any updates on.
I like Origi.
We really could do
I
with
like
him
him. Yeah,
off the bench,
bench, he's got a great scoring record this season so
Seriously.
far. So I like him. But yeah, okay, that seems kind of strong. I want to know if there's going to be any excuses. Before I give my 11, I wonder if there's going to be any excuses. If you guys don't win, what's
But you
Klopp going to
can't
really
say
say?
that, though.
What do you mean?
It's all about who plays better on the night. I don't think people are looking at this game thinking that's a definite Liverpool win. Do you think people are looking at it like that?
I think we're the favourites.
I think you're the favourite.
I think we're the favourites.
But do you know what? That suits Liverpool down to the ground.
Yeah, I
You
know.
it might be a favourites.
As a fan, I don't
Underdogs.
like being this. I don't like being quietly confident because that's when I always get disappointed and I have to really sit and evaluate. Like, why?
I mean, the
Why?
last time you said you were quietly confident in the car up to Anfield, you lost 4-0.
All right, you don't have to remind them about that, man.
And the last time we
Chill out,
came
man,
here was
chill
3-0. But I did see another stat that was on your phone a minute ago. I think 6 cup games at the Emirates for Liverpool, and we haven't won any of them.
Yeah.
So again, that's something that could work in your
Plays in
favour.
our favour. Now let me go to our predicted lineup. I mean, we are light. There's definitely that issue. We saw Xhaka get red carded.
He loved it, didn't he?
Bro.
Do you know what? When the first game was postponed, I think he still got sent off as well.
Yeah. It's so funny because you're taking a
I heard 38 minutes red
You're
card.
taking a mic. You're taking a mic. What was your thoughts on the red card quickly
you
from
know
Granit
what?
Xhaka? What's your thoughts on the whole Xhaka and red cards?
But if he didn't do that, it's probably 1-0.
That is-
There's
that-
no way he should have been put in a situation that early in the game where he's forced to make a foul like that.
But a
'Cause
good
it's
player does
professional
intercept
foul.
that ball though.
I hear that, but Jota's quick. He's quite strong. He knows what he's doing. He gets his body in front of Xhaka.
Did he make a meal of it?
Do you know what? When I first saw it, I mean, I was in the Kop. It was right at the other end. I thought that would be a yellow. And when it was a red, I celebrated it like a guy. I was like, come on then, we better win this now.
I was fuming, bro.
So he's not in the midfield, right?
Yeah,
Or is
he's not. He won't be in the
No.
midfield. Well, he can't be in the midfield. No, he's on his
Free-game ban,
He's on
is
his
it,
ban.
or
Yeah,
two?
free game ban.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. Let's go start with the goalkeeper here. Aaron Ramsdale. I'm sure is going to be in goal. Of course, he's been superb this season. Now we don't know if Tomiyasu's back.
Hearing
If he
he
is,
might be. I'm
yeah, I
hearing
mean he might be. If he is, that is a definite bonus for Arsenal. I think he's been one of the best right backs in the league this season. He's been very much underrated as well. He's
Yeah.
now, I think he's getting his flowers. I think people are starting to realise how good of a talent he is. Defence wise, Ben White and Gabriel.
Has to be.
That's our strongest back line, our strongest back line pairing. And then on the left back, Tierney or
Put my shades
Tavares.
on.
Put your shades on, it's freezing out here. Tierney left back. For me, the midfield is where it gets techie, right? A lot of people are saying maybe we should put a Callum Chambers in the midfield, in the defensive midfield. Bro, not me. But that's what a lot of people are saying. Maybe a Ben White in there. I prefer Ben White in there over Callum Chambers, but then
you
that
lose that
weakens up.
partnership.
Right, there you go. So for me, I don't want to go to that. I'm going to go through what I'm hearing of Martin Odegaard returning back to Arsenal. I'm going to put him in there. This is annoying because he's got to go alongside Lokonga, but it's going to, for me, has to go alongside Lokonga. It is risky. It is risky because
Martin Odegaard is going to have a really mature performance.
He is. He might have to be the one that sits, but it's likely going to have to be Lokonga that's going to sit. But both of them, maybe Martin Odegaard likes to get forward and create a lot of opportunities for the players in front of him, but we're going to have to be kind of defensively sound, I think, for the opening of the game. See it, kind of feel it out, and do that. For the defensive partnership there would be, for me, Martin Odegaard and Lokonga. The three in front, Saka. We're hearing that he's in training, so I'm expecting him to be back. Saka on the right. Paired in the 10, Emile Smith-Rowe. Yep. And on the left, Martinelli.
It's good.
With Lacazette up top.
It's good. It is good.
Yeah.
Again, when it gets to that attacking part for the Arsenal team, you go, actually, individually, there's 4 players there that can cause anyone problems. You've seen Saka and Smith-Rowe cause a lot of problems for Man City when they came here recently. So listen, it could be a long night for Liverpool, but again, let's do a score prediction. We did one last week.
You said 3-1.
What did you say last week?
I said 1-1.
You said...
I said 1-0 to...
Arsenal.
No, chill. Guys, make sure you just check back, reel it back. I said either
Reloaded.
1-0 to Arsenal or 1-1. But
Okay.
I think I kind of doubled down on the 1-1. So I was kind of correct. I know it was 0-0, but I was kind of correct with the draw. It's a draw.
So yeah, I mean, we drew last week, but what's it going to be this week? Because obviously if it goes into a draw territory past 90 minutes, we are looking at a straight up penalty shootout.
How do you feel about that?
Do you know what, the last one we had against you, we lost. I think we've lost the last 2 penalty shootouts against
It'll be different this time though. We have a lot of younger side.
Yeah.
I worry about our
penalties. Allow us to take them cool pens now.
Exactly that. So I'd worry about penalties if I'm completely honest. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. I really want to say 3-1, but
go on, no, listen, we're in your house.
No. I really want to say that, but I kind of learnt from you last week.
Yeah.
Let me go. Do you know what? No, 3-1. Confident with chest. 3-1.
With chest.
With chest. What are you saying?
You know what, man in the mirror? I'm going 3-1 as well. How about that? Michael Jackson thing. Not for him, for us. I reckon Liverpool get the away win with 3 goals.
Are you right?
Listen.
Are you right? Do you not see what happened last week? We had 10 men for most of the game, my G.
Listen,
you had 1 shot on target.
We've both gone with our chest. You've got to admit that. We've both gone with our chest. We're both backing our teams. If anyone should back their team to win 3-1 at home, it's you.
Yeah, 100%.
I am backing us for a rogue 3-1 away win, but I do think we can score 3 goals. We've done it at the weekend without Mane and Salah. So there's my prediction. All right, let us know in the comments what you think the score is going to be. We're going to be down here after the game tomorrow doing some fan cams for the Kop TV. Cecil, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you for coming.
Make sure you come on to AFTV as well. I'll be doing fan cams as well, so make sure we have a catch up. And then I'll be grilling you on the result if you don't get your 3-1 or even
exactly the same back to you. Because we've both predicted that, we can do this. We can face off and say 3-1, yeah? 3-1 to me, 3-1 to you.
3-1 to us, 3-1 to you. Let's see.
I'll see you after.
We'll see how it goes.
I'll see you catch me outside.
How about that?
Whoa. Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
the voice of football's most famous stand.